Can you sponsor your conjugal partner to Canada? Before I answer this question and tell you what a conjugal partner is, please subscribe to our channel and enable notifications. From an immigration point of view, two people are in a conjugal relationship if they have been in a spouse-like relationship for at least 12 months. What do I mean by a spouse-like relationship? A spouse-like relationship is something that shows sexual intimacy, financial dependency, exclusivity, commitment, and also emotional dependency. If two people have been in that relationship for at least 12 months, then they are considered conjugal partners. However, if they also cohabit with each other for that 12 months, they are considered common law partners. My focus in this video is not on common law partners, but on conjugal partners. Let's talk about immigration. In a sponsorship immigration system, we have a sponsor and an applicant, and of course, because of their relationship and their application, eventually the immigration authorities allow the applicant to immigrate to Canada. First, let's begin with the sponsor. A sponsor is a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident of Canada who is at least 18 years old. Just the age and being a Canadian citizen or permanent resident is not enough. There are a few other things that the sponsor needs to show. For example, the sponsor must reside in Canada. Some exemption exists if the sponsor is a Canadian citizen. He or she may reside outside Canada. However, they need to prove to the immigration authorities by the time that the immigration application is approved, they will go back to Canada and live with their conjugal partner. Other than age and status in Canada and also where they reside, the sponsor should show some good character. For example, they shouldn't have any issues with the immigration authorities, including a pending removal order. They shouldn't be an undischarged bankrupt. They shouldn't owe any money to the government of Canada. They also need to show that they don't have some criminal offenses in their history. Majority of the criminal offenses that disqualifies them from sponsorship include domestic violence and sexual violence and some other relevant issues. If the sponsor was sponsored to Canada less than 5 years ago by their spouse, common law partner, or conjugal partner, then they may not sponsor another person. If in the past 3 years they sponsored another spouse or common law partner to Canada, then they may not sponsor their new spouse or common law partner or conjugal partner. What about the applicant? The applicant at the time of immigration must be at least 18 years old. Obviously, the applicant is a foreign national. That foreign national needs to reside outside Canada. If they are inside Canada, the alternative options will be common law sponsorship or spousal sponsorship. They also cannot be inadmissible to Canada. In other words, if they show that because of security reasons, because of criminal history, or other reasons such as medical reasons, with the exception of excessive demand, they are inadmissible to Canada, then they cannot be sponsored to Canada. The applicant cannot be the ex-spouse of the sponsor in case that they got separated from each other just to allow the sponsor to immigrate to Canada. Some other limitations also apply to the applicant. I have an article about this subject. You can check it out by clicking the link down below. The sponsor may not sponsor a conjugal partner if they don't show valid reasons that they couldn't cohabit with each other. I give you an example. If the sponsor and the conjugal partner were same-sex couples and they met in a country that cohabitation for same-sex couples is not an option, then that could be a valid reason. Another valid reason could be, for example, the recent travel restrictions because of COVID-19. If the conjugal partner could not travel to Canada to stay with the sponsor, or a sponsor could not travel to the home country of the conjugal partner to live together, that could be a valid reason why they didn't cohabit with each other. The immigration authorities do not expect them to marry if they had the ability to marry. However, they must make sure that this conjugal relationship is a genuine relationship. If two people enter a relationship just for the purpose of immigration to Canada, or if the relationship is not a genuine relationship, the immigration authorities will refuse the application. Another issue that you need to know is that sometimes the conjugal partner has their own children. Can those children be included in the application? The simple answer is yes, if those children are dependent children. In other words, the children are under 22 years old and they are not married. There are some exceptions for children 22 or older if they are financially and emotionally dependent on the applicant because of severe health or mental health conditions. The applications for conjugal partners will be sent to, right now, to Central Intake Office in Sydney, Nova Scotia. This could change at any time. There is some processing fee attached to that. For the sponsorship application, the processing fee is right now $550. There's the right of permanent residence fee, which is $500. Biometrics fee, $85 for a family, up to $170. And other expenses like translating documents, submitting documents. If the applicant has children, $150 for each dependent child. These are the fees that you need to include with your application. Of course, just like any other immigration application, the devil is in the details. There are several other things that you need to do. I just tried to recap the whole concept of conjugal partnership. Sponsorship applications, as I mentioned earlier, I have a more detailed article about this subject that I post the link down below. You can check it out, and if you have any questions or you want to hire me, just click the contact form below this video and get in touch with us. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Al Parsai. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I have been practicing for almost 10 years. Actually, next month I will finish my 10 years mark. I am the author of the bestseller book, 88 Tips on Immigration to Canada. You can visit 88tips.ca to find out about your purchasing options. I teach immigration consulting at Ashton College. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with your friends. And by the way, you see that bell thing down below this video? Click that because it enables notifications. See you soon.